Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and I'm going to jump into your reading right away. If you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more of these, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe. Let's see what's happening in your coffee cup. Then we're going to move on to your general tarot. After that, we're going to do some romance tarot. I see here an outside phone line opening here. This can be unexpected calls coming from maybe a business deal or a company. Can also be an email that somebody's going to be sending you, maybe even a person that is outside of your comfort zone, maybe someone that is unfamiliar. And I see unfamiliar in the sense of not like somebody that you don't know. I feel like the energy wise can be someone different than your regular energy that you used to. Okay, can be in the positive sense, doesn't have to be negative thing. It can be someone like loving, appreciative, or maybe someone if you are actually having like certain type of people showing up that like in certain characteristics, this can be someone new. I see there's a tears of joy unexpectedly showing up here, which is a very good omen. And there's also a fish coming forward. The fish, and the timeline wise, there's a star next to it as well. Star represents Aquarius energy, also wish fulfillment, your shooting star, your desire actually is falling into your lap. But timeline wise, the 4 is the timeline, can be within 4 weeks or can be within the 4th month, and it's coming right now. So like in 2 months, it's going to be the April. So that can be the timeline, okay? I see here there's a whale in the middle of your heart space. Whale can be someone wealthy, calm, someone helpful, loving, appreciative. This can be your energy. Maybe that's your desire that you want to be on that level. You want to rise to that level. And it seems like here that is going to be presented to you. It is going to be your maybe like the life turning around to that when this opportunity, this chunk of money shows up here, that star wish fulfillment. But before that, what I see is a harp, that like a little instrument or a massive instrument. Actually, it's not a little one that the angels play in the heaven. This can be like a heavenly moment that you're going to experience. This can be someone related to music. If you're making music, it can be an inspiration coming to you, that maybe a divine chord, a divine song or a melody is going to appear in your mind that you're going to put to work. But I see there's someone actually carrying the harp as well, and there's a dragon above it. Dragon can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And I feel like Sagittarius in like heavily Sagittarius, because Aries is a ram, Leo is actually a lion. I feel the dragon energy fits with the Sagittarius here. And also maybe the year of the dragon, this person might be born. And I see the harp is attached to the dragon's arm. So there are two things here. There's a person, maybe someone technical who knows the technical stuff. And there's the passion. They're all merging in one point with like the art tool, the instrument. And they're creating this volcano right on the bottom. Volcano is a positive sign because volcanoes is representative of your passion being erupting. And first of all, I'm going to go with the interpretation of the positive side on like a volcano erupting, which creates, actually cleanses, first of all, whatever that doesn't really serve the nature anymore. Let's consider this volcano is not in the middle of a city or a town. It's like in some place that nobody lives. And it cleanses the field. And then volcanic, that clay is actually extremely abundant. When it cools down, there are many like flowers and many like seeds can grow on top of it after it cools down. So this can be that kind of energy. The volcano is going to erupt. Maybe initially it is going to be something, it requires a lot of energy, or it is going to bring a lot of energy. But then after it cools down, it is going to maybe have a residual income at the end of the day. This can be something you're passionate about, writing a book, like maybe producing music, which they have actually like a return in the long period of times. So it can be that kind of energy happening. And initially, like I said, there's someone carrying the harp on their back. You might be working with an editor, a producer, or I know this is very specific. Maybe like you don't really have any like an artistic goal. Maybe this is but I see number 3 here, and kind of like number 3 right there. when I flip it the other way around, it looks like a W. W in someone's first name or the last name, like William. I want to see Venus, but Venus is not that. Venus Williams, yes, she does have that. So Wilhelmina, I think that's also a name. So this can be also your win, that your accomplishment, your desires actually manifesting in your life. And I feel like there's a creative aspect to it with the number 3, happy, optimistic, and also creative aspect to it. But like I said, it doesn't have to be creative in the sense that artistic that we know. Anything can be creative and require creativity. Anything that you put humans actually touch. So this can be even like a creative investment that you're going to make, which will have a long term, like this can be even maybe there is someone who is producing this thing, music, and you might be the investor on the contract that is actually going to have a share of the earnings in the future. That can be like some part of it. I see there's another dragon here. Dragon is always a good sign, but the second dragon looks like it's carrying someone which is not really very happy on their back. So this actually suggests, let me see, there's a legal paper. I was wondering if there's going to be like a legal argument. There might be a legal argument about this kind of things, but I feel like here, the number 8, that it's symbol of eternity, you're going to be tying your things into maybe legal papers or something that will be your own, your earning. It is going to bring you wealth, abundance, security, stability for the long term. It is going to be yours, basically. We have a butterfly here. Butterfly indicates metamorphosis. I feel like when this thing starts happening, you're also going to go through a mental metamorphosis. You're going to be changing the way you see things, or you perceive things, you desire things, you make things happen. There's a cup appearing here, a wine glass. There's a horse head under it. Horse means wish fulfillment. Your wish is galloping towards you. It is changing the things around. And also, I feel like with the horse energy, this can symbolize a fast movement, okay? Another thing with the cup right there, cup, emotionally fulfilling offer coming ahead. And we have a legal paper here. The legal paper can be symbolizing a contract, legal accomplishment, or maybe this is something that you're trying to purchase. That makes a contract right there for you, okay? I see there are 2 people pushing and pulling. This can be, I'm going to go with 2 meanings. This can be in the physical sense. Maybe you are trying to split some things with another person, and then at the end, you're getting your share out of it. So it might require you to actually show your teeth a little bit. It doesn't mean in the negative sense. It doesn't mean like in a vicious sense. It means in the tactfully and methodically planning out and without actually, like I see here, people pushing and pulling, getting involved in the mental drama, preparing yourself and your information, whatever is necessary, talking to the right people, getting advice from the right people. The whale here, like I said, maybe someone that you want to become is an example in front of you who already has the wealth, the structure, the business, the good family. And this is an example for you. If you have the chance to interview with this person, maybe you can get some of their idea. Also, if you do not have access to them, there's actually now millions of interviews of every single person you can find online. There's even like online classes on the websites that, like, if you want to be an actress, for example. I think I watched Helen Mirren and Natalie Portman on one of those websites. I purchased for a while, and then I watch their classes, and they teach you how they do it, what's their style. So you don't even have to just talk to face to people. You can access their energies like that. So I feel like this can be that beneficial for you if you really have interest in the field. I feel like the information will be relayed in front of you. It's going to fall in front of you, and you're going to have really easy access to it. And I see there's also a legal paper showing up here. This can be, yes, your opportunity, your establishment, your upgrade coming forward. By the way, if you want to learn how I do my coffee cup, I'm gonna link it up here. I have memberships now. I'm gonna have one extended reading each month for each sign. And also in the second tier, I'm going to start uploading how I do my coffee cup readings, how I prepare the coffee. And you can go ahead and check those ones out. And I see here there are two people. Okay, like I said, there are two people pushing and pulling, and then the contract shows up, and then these two people are on a seesaw. So I feel like there's going to be a balanced, aligned, a positive, something beneficial, a beneficial relationship will be established after you have what you know what you need to know. And the star right here, I said this is like at the end of the day, there's going to be this event is going to end up being your wish fulfillment. It is going to bring your wishes to you. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. Okay, your energy field is intact, but it is shrinking or shrunk. It has shrunk because maybe you're trying to protect your boundaries now. You are maybe like a 7 of Wands moment I'm feeling here. Maybe you're being defensive. There might be like some attacks coming to like, I don't feel like physically, but mentally. Your desire coming slowly and surely. But the thing is here, I see like a chunk of money. It's like a heavy energy, something that is actually high frequency of a higher level coming forward here. That's why it might be coming a little bit like, you see how big this is? Like it is even bringing a second desire with it. But that's why it has like a slower process, which is so mentally you can prepare yourself. If you have any fears regarding this desire, this can be like a big business partnership, okay? That's the vibe that I'm feeling because I see two lines here, like two people aligning or two energies aligning. Or this can be like a loving marriage, loving relationship that you're manifesting. Maybe this is an area that you never experienced before, or maybe you have experiences in the past but didn't really go the way you want it to be. So there's some things restructuring in your mind, in your energy field. That's why your energy is shrunk. Like right now, you're not really allowing others to come into this space to disturb the dynamic of your energy. I see here there's a boat. The boat is a very good omen. Boat indicates that you're actually going to be sailing towards a new reality. You're not going to be staying where you are. Not like it doesn't mean that your reality is bad at this moment. I feel like we're moment to moment. We're already like selecting our parallel realities and choosing one. But if you're feeling stress or maybe the history will repeat itself, you're not going to experience that. This is going to be something brand new. I even see here two people shaking hands, someone actually relaxing, laying back. They have like their candle in front of them. This can be your energy. You have your candle. Your candle is your wish fulfillment, your desire, okay? This can be even like a ritual that you can perform in order to, make it happen or create the belief in your mind. It can be this, like you see how many chunks of money coming forward. This can be even a union. You're shaking hands, making a deal with someone across the table right there. And that is going to bring a lot of wealth, abundance, and structure into your life. Like I said, your energy field is intact, but it's shrunken. There's an offer coming forward here separate than this one that you're making, which someone has like a bouquet of flowers in their hand, and one of them is a heart-shaped flower right there, as you can see, which is also a very positive thing. This can be a love offer coming, and this person shaking hands, they have a halo around their head. Halo is kind of like we see them around the heads of like the saints and such as well. So it's not only like angels have the halo, it's like out of this world type of energy. I feel like here you're also going to be visited by this high energy people, okay? The human beings, the saints are human beings basically with very good intentions, very high energy. They can like even their prayers can be extremely effective. So this can be someone like that. And also another thing here, I feel like this person is extremely knowledgeable in the field that they are in, and they are shaking hands here. They are helping you make the deal or maybe even giving you a peace of mind. And another thing, like I said, this can be your energy too. Maybe your good, willing intentions. You see there's another candle here. Will open the pathway for this like upgrade, this celebration, this conversations, and like finding the right people and shaking hands with them, okay? Making the right deals. I see there's a person here. There looks like a mask right there behind this person that you're shaking hands with. And This is actually a different energy. This person has a key in their mind. Key can be about a home or house, buying a new home, moving to a new place. And this can be the someone that you're going to be renting the place from. And they have a very light energy, very light aura. They have a fire on top of their head. This can be someone adventurous, maybe even like a owner or like someone selling their house that you're going to purchase. This can be someone that you're going to be renting from, which is going to be really cool. They're going to have a really good energy. They're going to embrace your character as well. And if you're like having problems in the living situation, but I see the key here. Key doesn't have to mean home all the time. It can be like a business, a store, can be a new car. It is going to bring a lot of passion into your life when you find yourself in that space. I feel that energy. I see the ring right there, like a power ring, but also an angel also bringing that ring. The ring can indicate commitment, can indicate marriage, also a business that you're going to be stepping into. But I see the single ring here, no hand is holding. I feel like that's going to be coming forward timeline wise. 6 can be the timeline, 6 weeks, 6 days. So it's going to show up, but I feel like you're going to have like some sort of consideration and a moment of decision here, okay? Accepting it or not is going to be according to your free will. Like you're going to decide it by yourself here, okay? I'm going to dive into your tarot now. We're going to start with your general tarot, then we're going to move on to the romance one. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, it's good to focus on that so we can get clear answers. All right, now let's start with this one. Let's see what's supporting you at this time. We have 2 of coins. Balancing your act is going to be actually supporting you. 2 of coins indicates actually working too hard on the projects in your hand and maybe not really paying attention to your health or giving yourself the energy that you need. That can indicate. Also, 2 of coins, the energy of like creating a balanced situation. As an advice, if we take it as an advice, it can be balancing your act, balancing your life, right? And if you're working too hard, it is time to maybe put some energy to, have fun. Also, we have in this deck, we have this stories. And let's see what this 2 of coins actually symbolizes here. We see a lady. This is actually Pacific Northwest Haida mythology. The 2 of coins represents the skill needed to balance opposing forces in life. So multitasking, balance, creating a balance, making a choice, and flexibility and polarization. This doesn't really say. She embodies the dualities of work and family, hobbies and career, and wants versus needs. Okay, so that's going to be very important here. That is going to support your growth when you balance things out. What is challenging you is the sun. Being optimistic is your challenge here. If you're feeling, or because you're Libra, you're analytic, you always see the negative side of the things, you're calculating maybe or trying to see this is actually sun god Ra. And if you're maybe seeing the negative side of the things all the time because you're thinking, what's the first thing can happen? This is suggesting you, this is your challenge here. What's the best thing can happen? Focusing on that question rather than focusing on the other one. What's the best thing can happen to you at this moment? How can you thrive in what you do, on what you want? And how can you receive the blessings rather than, I don't see any results energy, okay? Staying in the positive, that's going to be the challenge here. What you should release is 4 of Swords. Okay, she's tied down here. There's a wolf. Wolf usually indicates families, and 4 of Swords is not really energy of this kind of like, we have here a little bit tragic moment, but it's not really that. 4 of Swords is actually indicates of resting, physically, mentally, spiritually resting, okay? So that's if you are feeling like you have to do everything at the same time, you don't have time to rest, and you should be always, this is actually Fenrir, it says Norway, Norse mythology. If you're feeling like you should, do things all the time, work actively, this is basically suggesting that you should release that need. You should actually calm down, recuperate, meditate, and maybe get counseling and calm your nervous system, basically, okay? And this Norse gods know that the wolf Fenrir will bring about the end of the world, so they have him bound and chained while he still represents a threat. For now, there's a respite. Okay, so this is basically, I feel like here with the wolf, tying the wolf down, the wolf in your mind, okay, that is maybe giving you negative input. Tying that wolf down is actually necessary here, okay? Releasing that negative part of the things. And I feel like both of these are aligning together. What is your next step? 9 of Wands, okay? Protect what you have created. You might be feeling exhausted about the work. That's why you need the rest here. But also, I feel like the 9 of Wands actually requires you to protect what you're created and calm your mind. Again, calming down. But you need to draw a boundary, okay? That's what I feel like your next step is. We have a main man here, 2 of Coins. I feel like because we have a feminine character here and a masculine character, there's going to be a perfect balance of the masculine and feminine energy coming forward. It's going to be supporting you. It is your creativity and as well as taking action will get you to the right place, the place that you want to be at. We have here a good relationship coming forward. This is challenging, okay? Seeing things in the positive way, seeing like the positivity in the people. Maybe you haven't, like I said, heard in the past, and there's a different system, different structure coming forward here. And this can be in the work-life balance as well, in the work, the field of work. It doesn't have to be, because we're going to be looking into romance. We have a right girl, a good person, a good woman coming forward here. This can be someone that is actually helping you when it comes to releasing things. Can be a friend, a therapist, someone who guides you, who has very positive intentions. Another thing here, because the feminine energy indicates like calmness, nurturing, and it's self-nurturing is necessary here. That's what I feel like the energy coming forward. Going to a trip with someone here can be actually like helpful, your next step, protecting what you have created. Basically, I feel the energy of resilience with a 9 of Wands, and this is indicative of like having good relationships of people and creating good friendships and communication. And I feel like you might be saying like, how am I going to protect the same and simultaneously attract and create this partnerships? And I feel like here, when you are in your full energy, okay, and if you're being who you are authentically, like protecting that energy, you're going to be attracting the right people already into your life. You don't, this is not really an act of socializing. It is going to be attracting the right energies into your life, okay? So then you can socialize with them. Let's see where you're going in your life at this timeline. Let's flip a card for that one. And then we will look into how you can achieve success. We have here twin energies, reconciliation, union, strengthening your commitment, and 9 of Wands energy aligns with that. I feel like the commitment towards yourselves, towards your life goals, strengthening your commitment, stay connected to your desires, and reconciliation. Reconciliatory, we had here the union, so you're going to be attracting people into your life, and this, I don't feel like this is actually someone from the past coming forward and asking for reconciliation. I feel like here you are actually within yourself understanding why certain things happen in a way, and now it's time to actually attract people that align with your energy more, okay? Let's see how you can achieve that. Careful affection, thunder above and lake below. Thunder is actually, I feel like it's air, and the lake is water. Air is your logic, and lake below is your water, your emotions, actually grounding yourself as well as acting with your logic is important here. Let's see how we can achieve that. Affection is an important part of intimate relationships, but it must be handled carefully to be both satisfying and supportive of each person's self-respect. To overcome challenges and achieve longevity in a relationship, you need to remain mindful of extreme feelings of attraction as well as the transitory nature of most relationships. So it is basically, again, to a Pentacles energy, balance is extremely important in order to create this union. And I feel a lot of socializing energy here too. So like this can be, if this is the part, the general part applies to your financials, you might have to partner up with like-minded people here. Let's see your love energy, what's coming your way, who's coming. If you have any specific person in your mind, it's good to focus on that. And let's see what you need to know at this moment in your love life. This is your part in the relationship. Yes, you're the temperance. You're showing up as a temperance. You're creating a balanced relationship. Two of Swords is your person's energy. This can be someone who is having a hard time to make their mind up. The relationship can be in a restraint. Okay. And we're going to get more clarifiers. And you can improve it. Oh, it is going to actually naturally, organically improve by itself. Okay. So it seems like here, you're passionate about this thing, or you are passionate about creating a relationship. However, you're being cautious about it, which is the right way to go. Because when we have the temperance states that, okay, this is the right thing to do at this moment, okay? Because this is Sagittarius, it can be the fire dragon, burn everything down, but it is choosing to be calmer and approaching things in like a very moderate way. So that's your attitude here, which is actually a positive attitude when it comes to creating your part in this relationship. Okay, let's see. We have here a masculine energy. So this thing is a loving man we're looking at here. This can be your energy. You are the loving man, actually treating the person in the loving manner without actually like trying make things you know, too hot, but too hot in like in the too passionate. Also, if you're the feminine, this is going to be when you balance your energy, when you actually approach things one step at a time, the other part, the divine masculine, will be approaching to you by themselves. You don't have to push and do anything else. The other part we have here, okay, we have a stork. So I don't do reverse readings. That's why I'm flipping this. We have Two of Swords. This person might be like in between decisions, trying to make a decision, and their decision can be about, oh, should I actually create a family with this person? I want to have something for the long term. Let's see what we can put into the relationship or what they can. This person is like calculating things, because we have here Two of Swords is also analytic energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Calculating in the sense of maybe they're having a hard time to make a decision at this moment. But the thing is, their decision is going to be leaning towards actually for something for the long term, structured, and like something to share the life together, basically. We have here with the Eight of Swords, the relationship is doing, you might be feeling in a lockdown, or the person, because they're thinking for the long term, a family, you might be feeling, and the other party can be feeling as well, like anchoring yourself down to a relationship to one person might be actually locking you in a box, okay? Maybe preventing your freedom, like just blocking your freedom, can be that energy here, because this is what I'm feeling. Like anchor is a very positive thing, but you don't maybe see that as a positive thing, and the other side doesn't see it. Like I feel like this is a mutual thing happening here. Both side is like indecisive about like, okay, I like my freedom, but I want to really have the relationship too. So what are we gonna do? But finally, I have here another man. We have two men here, so I'm going to play another one. There's going to be... there you go. The masculine side. If you're the masculine side, you're going to have to come up with the offer. Or if you're the feminine side, the masculine side is going to come up with the offer. Eight of Wands actually indicative of high attraction, many positive opportunities. This person really wants to be with you, wants to be together. And it seems like here they're going to do their best to make this thing work, okay? And the commitment is going to be coming from the masculine side. And I feel like if you're the masculine side watching this, like you should be the one taking action at this moment, okay? The masculine and feminine can change according to like how the balance is in a relationship, but like the male side, let's say, because we have two heavy male energy here, leading and ending. So decision maker is going to be, I don't want to just sound like, old school, but it's not about old school. It's what's showing up here. The other, like the masculine side, is going to make the move to offer the commitment for the long term. Okay, let's see, what are you healing when it comes to relationships? We have darkness. As dark as it seems, it's your choice whether to stay shrouded in the abyss or cast aside the cloak and rejoin the others in the warmth of their light and energy. This came exactly, the card came, and I had a hard time to read this word with Sagittarius as well. So if you have a Sagittarius in your mind when it comes to love, or if you have, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, or maybe you have a Sagittarius in your chart, go ahead and check that one reading as well. Maybe there's another nugget there you can pull. And let's see, how can you achieve? Darkness indicates a negative thinking pattern. Okay, so let's see, maybe you're thinking like, oh, it's not going to go anywhere, this is going to tie me down, I don't want to be in a relationship that I have to maybe move in with someone, or that I had to go out with someone every Saturday. Whatever it is that you have as an idea, that's actually clouding, that's creating a darkness here. It is going to by the book, if you play by the book, it is going to actually dissipate, it is going to go away, it's going to heal. By the book meaning, again, I'm going to say being old school, okay? Rather than just going into this relationship in a new school and jumping into things right away and just very passionate and just burning the fire, burning everything down in 2 seconds and just going on their own path. Rather than doing that, just follow it by the book. Do it one step at a time and see where it's going to take you, okay? Let's pull up a sacred geometry card here when it comes to this relationship. Let's see how the divine guides us. We have balance here, guys. This is the balance actually comes with the temperance as well. Okay, so balance, yes, that's the key here. If you would like to have something better than your wildest dreams, slowing down, taking one step at a time, going by the book, and balancing your energy is very important. The frequency of balance supports our ability to find harmony with all aspects of our three-dimensional and multi-dimensional layers of reality. Okay? Beautiful, guys. All right, my beautiful Libras, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.